ìdàgbàsókè tèmi. Mo dẹ̀ láti mo dẹ̀ láti understand. It's challenges is what God is using for me for my own life. So wọ́n ṣe lọ yẹn ó ká mi lára gan ṣùgbọ́n nítorí pé mo máa ń.
Hi guys, welcome back to Mama SOJ vlog. How you guys doing? If you are new here, you are welcome, and if you are returning subscriber, God bless you as you always come back to watch my video. My people know be smart, you know, and I know saying a different is like they land from my table, and as the news they land from my table, that's why they carry and call you to come share with honor. My people, for today's video, I go to watch and together with honor. All right, my people, mo could go watch the video to see what really they happen for inside the video. My people,
even father alone, I will include mothers too. Now, the question is, who nurtured the girl? Who nurtured the child? Who does the child have relationship with, sentimental part? The story going around was that Tope Alabi, while she was married to the man, allegedly, I am not sure, that there was an issue between her and the man, issue of infidelity. Let me read out one or two things. The younger brother came out to say in 2020. He said, I'm the brother to the father, and we can't just be responding to all this matter because it might blow out of proportion. That would now be as if we want to run Tope Alabi musical career down. But with this advice, she gave to Ayo to blow it on the media more without asking about how the blogger got the story. My open past ill wounds for both parents who have moved on. The fact is that a serious allegation of Ayomikun being a bastard. Sherry gbogbo ẹ̀yin adájọ́ ake, ẹ máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ o. You know, the issue of husband and wife is so deep. I always say it. We can only talk on what we see on social media. So there was issue of allegation of the child not being the child of the man. So this is the brother talking, the brother to the real father that is talking now. He said, the fact is that a serious allegation of Ayomikun. Please, are you guys with me? Can you please love and like? Can you love and like before we continue, please? Can we please love and like? If you are with me, because I can't see comments. Let me be sure we don't have issues with the page. Go back, leave the comment section and go and click a like on the video, please. They have told us how to do it. So I'm going to allow you guys to call in, but let's just continue first. Please let me log in to be sure everything is okay with the video. Okay, please let me just see some comment. Let me see some like. Kindly click a like. Okay, we have 262 people watching. We have only 32 likes. Can you please click a like? Now we have 33. We have 34 likes. Can you kindly click a like on the video to help the streaming, please? I was initially flagged in my last show. So that we can have good something here now. Kindly click a like. We have just 34 likes on the something. Anyway, let's go on. So I'll check again. Thank you, Temitope Adedeji. So exit the chat and go click a like on the video. So, like I was saying, and let me continue reading. So there was an allegation of the child not being the man's child. He said, I'm the brother to the family. I've read that. The fact is that there is a serious allegation of Ayomikun being a bastard came up, and my brother had to state the fact that he's the father and can't deny the fact that she gave birth to her. If a blogger now wants to make story to trend with it, it is not in any way my brother's fault. I live in same way with Tope and my brother at Ogutolu in Onekpan in those days. I can give you first-hand information about how they met and how Tope took charge of him and they both begin to live as husband and wife. So does it mean they were never married? My brother took care of Tope throughout the pregnancy till she gave birth to the baby. He threw Owambe party with musician on the bandstand, majority of who is who of those days in Yoruba movie and marketers. In case some of you don't know, Tope used to be an actress, and this man is also involved in acting. I don't know in which aspect, but he's also involved in this acting thing. So the man also went further and said, do you know what Soji Alabi was to Tope when she was still married to my brother? Do you know how many times I came back from school to Lagos and met Soji in my brother's house with Tope alone? And all I could get when I told my brother was a beating of my life for saying rubbish of his wife. And he was defending her, that Soji was just a sound engineer and producer. Until she moved out with the baby, just barely a year old. And within the next year, she got married to Soji Alabi. That's when the reality dawned on my brother. Do you know she left my brother to bankrupt when she left? With a movie and music album my brother sponsored. Let me tell you this, and I challenge Tope to come out. to dispute this, and I would be willing to call both to face each other and open all past wounds. The child was born in 1988, and Tope left my brother in 1989. The child was born in 1989. Sorry. The child was born in 1998 and she left my brother in 1999. She took the baby to her parents' place at Mafoluku in Oshodi, where they live. I can't remember how many times I had to go visit the baby when she was in nursery school. Even my kid brother, Femi, that was staying with my brother, to go there to visit the child, and we give them Christmas gifts and necessary attempts to Tope's mother, who was taking care of the baby then. I could remember on one occasion of my visit to Tope's mother, I had to show me Ayomikun's results, saying how she was brilliant and performing well in class. More so, Tope used to come to Idumota to get money for the child's upkeep from my brother until her second, or is it the third album, Oretio Come On. That was the song that made Tope to boom. I remember that particular song. Oretio Come On, Loluwa Fore Temi She. I used to sing the song very well in those days. I used to love her song when I was with my ex-family. Become a hit, and she became maid after fortune smiled on her. My brother is married too and has kids, and I've moved on too. I don't think any right-thinking person would advise anyone to be going to their married ex's house, all in the name of wanting to come look after a child, which is right anyway. Fast forward to 2018, when the child clocks age 20, and Tope granted an interview with Punch, where Tope Alabi said she was a virgin. So I think this is where the controversy started from, that she was a virgin when she met Soji Alabi. Oh, lo. Is that true? This story will get another part, oh. We have to look for that interview. Was there a time she actually claimed she was a virgin? Anybody have a know of this? Please, if you do, kindly comment in the comment section. They said there was a time she claimed to be a virgin when she granted interview with Punch. Anyway, till she married Soji, that was when issue started and the paternity matter arose, as we were told that Ayomikun was said to be Soji Alabi biological daughter. And those that know the story began to say she's a bar, but my brother had to do a post to clear the air. Then on his Instagram, I saw the post. When the girl clocked 20, the man celebrated the girl and tagged Tope Alabi in order to make it clearer. He is not asking to father the child now, neither is he clamoring to come sit down at her wedding, as it is being said in some blogs and comments. After the 20th birthday, part of the move my brother took to clarify the issue was inviting Tope to ask why she had to change the child's name. Is it to cover up her past or what? The meeting was organized by some major Yoruba film producers and marketers in the person of Alhaji Wasiu of Wasayo Films and Alhaji Ishola Said of Isolak Films at Arena Oshodi. I was also in attendance and recorded all the discussion we had that day. Even Tope herself said that we can record her words. She said one thing she knew clearly was that Olaoye did not treat her badly, nor wish her bad. Hence, she didn't tell Ayomikun any bad of him, that if anything, she was the one who offended Olaoye and would love to apologize to him. She said the reason she had to change the name of the child was because most times she do travel abroad for her musical administration, and she always had the issue of going to get the father's consent for the baby to travel with her. She said to travel with her for her music ministration, you know. Right there that day, she gave him the number of the child, and I and my brother spoke with her for some time after then, but they both didn't get along. This is sad. Right there that day, we cautioned our brother to tread gently from getting close with her now, as people might say was trying to dig the past of his ex. It baffles us seeing comments from those who do not even know the real issues. We never intend to run anyone down. We all have our past, and we believe the past should be a past to no one. Past no one is trying to claim any child, and blah, 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 blah. So they've cleared the hair. Now, from the little I was able to gather, I am not saying confirmed. I said I was able to gather from what is going on. This marriage, when they did it, they said Tope never wanted the marriage to be a public thing. Probably because she knows it was going to stir more controversy. Number two, I heard that the husband's family did not even know that the girl, the Soji Alabi, this is Soji that was signing for the girl at the registry, that they didn't know it was not the real father until this story came out. And already, it's so sad that I hope this thing will not affect the girl. Hello? Mm? Oh, she Tope. Wow. Okay, thank you. Wow. Wow. We are told that that after being born again, she said that too, that she will be a virgin. Virgin tó ti bímọ. Send it here. Virgin tó ti bímọ. Hey, this is what they will say. Let me send it. Yeah, please. Thank you. This is what they say, that the evil, that there is a way your past will come and haunt you and haunt your future. But why did she? Let us read this thing first before we conclude. Truly, she claimed she was a virgin. Wọ́n ti ń bá tú jáde, mo gbé o. Mo gbé o. The title of the story, they said, renowned gospel singer Tope Alabi says her mother always checked her virginity every 3 months till she got married. In a recent interview, so that we know what we are listening to, don't them say. We have read the father's side, their story of how they got their pikin, and they were the one that mentioned it. Let us read if it is actually true. In a recent interview with Tope, gospel singer Tope Alabi has spoken about her childhood career, marriage, motherhood, and other issues. When asked if her mother supports her music career, she said she has always been in support of her music career and a strict moral police. Yes, she did. She was a singer. She always sang around the house. She believed that one didn't have to be. Those were the questions. While speaking about her upbringing as a child, Tope Alabi said, "My mother taught me a female shouldn't be too close to men. For example, I was never baited at the same time with my male siblings. My mother used to check if my virginity was intact every 3 months interval before I got married, especially when I returned from movie locations. Number 4, when I newly got married to my husband, we went to the National Theatre in Lagos to watch a movie, and actors blah 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 were there. When they saw my husband, they congratulated him and told him that you are choosing a good wife, an exemplary wife. That made my husband quite happy. My mom was very strict and she never spared the rod. She also showed me a lot of motherly love." Yeah, she mentioned virginity here. We don't know if the virginity was down to the first husband or the second husband. Was the virginity to the first husband or the second husband? Somebody said, please, how do you even check? Emi o mo, mi o se ri o. Is sounding somehow. Was the virginity given to the first husband or she gave it to the second husband? Who was she really referring to? Because it was not clear. But the picture here is actually the husband. So it means she was referring to this husband, not to the person she had the first child to. Now, she has only been married once, but she had a baby before marrying the second one. So that means as a gospel singer then, as a born-again singer then, because I knew when she sang, come on. Okay, number to call in. Any suru enjoy for minutes, few minutes, like 10-15 minutes. Then I'll allow you guys to call in case we might get some information. Because I am not women supporting bad thing. I am women supporting good thing. Okay? Now, I know men find offended because of this thing. And truly, some women have every right to feel offended on this case. We have a lot of men that are abandoning children for real. But are all men bad? I always say not all men abandon their children. Some men want to be in the life of their children, and people will not allow them. I did not know the full story of this case. I just posted it. Or I just posted what I saw. That the girl, if you go and look at my page, I said the girl was celebrating the father. And somebody now said something. I said, whoever cleans up the mess of a man is who is regarded as a father. Somebody now said, what mess did the man make? I said, me, I don't know. I don't know the story. But when I say whoever cleans a mess, it means whoever a child knows. It's the case of a mother and a child too. If your child does not know you, even if you are playing financial role on that child, all you do is to go and drop money. The child does not have relationship with you. The child has a stepfather that does not give her money, but the child is seeing that stepfather day and night, playing that physical role, that role that a child needs for nurturing. That child will appreciate that person than you. The child will appreciate that person than you. Now, on a broader context, on who Tope personality is. Tope Alabi, if you look at her very well, is she somebody I've met one-on-one? You will see in some marriages, there are marriages whereby a woman is in charge. There are some whereby a man is in charge. If you look at she and Soji Alabi is not the gra type. It might even be the type, I'm not making case for them. Oh, it might even be the type that a woman is in control, that whatever the woman says is final. He is not the controversial type. I mean Soji. Tope Alabi, if you can look at them very well, Tope is in charge of that marriage. Whatever she says is binding. If you look at them very well. I am not looking at, like I told you, it's just now I am getting access to more of the picture of what actually went on between them. But I will excuse the daughter in all of this. You know why? Number one, that girl is under our parents. She's under her mother. All the person she knows in her life is just her mother. Okay? So, her mother must have told her some stories. Like some people, we know that some women do that. And she will follow whatever the mother says. You can imagine it was 20 years after she had access to talk to the father. What happened to the father? Men, learn from this. What happened to the father? This is the era of social media. In those days, we don't have the access of all this kind of a thing to learn from. We just watch movie and it doesn't really make sense. Once you watch the movie, you've forgotten. But through life drama like this, we really drive home the point. Whereby a woman took your child away and you are like, no, a child will not know you if she doesn't have a relationship with you. You had a story I read initially where the brother was narrating how everything unfolded. The brother said, they said when the story came out, they had to come out that no, the story was not like that. And they had to get across to the girl when the child was already 20 years old. You can't blame that girl. The daughter is not, nobody should blame the girl in all of this. The father came when she was already 20 years old. And the girl as at that time does not have any bond with the father. The man she knows was this man. In fact, at that stage, I would say it's a very mentally, emotionally draining time for a child, for anybody. Whereby your stepfather that has been there before, your mother is there, she has problem of marriage, marry another man. Another man now is there that has been your father, but you don't have any relationship with, suddenly come when you were 20 years old because there was controversy. Yes, they say they do take food, they do take money, they do go drop something. Who is the person going to drop the money? Emma Binu, I will still come to Tope because mo pe yan ọkùnrin, ẹ fẹ́ kí n bá yín na Tope dáadáa. When you were taking the money, what relationship did you form with the child? Or you just go and drop the money and said you have played your part and you go. Then when controversy now came, you now call the child. I am your father. I need to tell you the story. It didn't happen that way. At that time, that girl has already formed a bond with the man living with her and her mother that she calls daddy. And I want to believe at that time, even Tope may not be able to control or have power over the emotions and the feelings of that girl. You say no, when the girl was a kid, the father do go to meet her at Tope Alabi to spend how many minutes with her? To spend how many hours with her? You want to compare it to where a girl is living day and night, or a child. It could be a boy, it could be anybody. One year agbomojo, lomo moju.
My people, now the video now on a new watch finish, so on a see what happen for inside the video. Alright, my people, I would like to end the video for you. Make una let me know waiting on a think for the comment section. And if una never subscribe, make una subscribe so that una no go miss any little gist way at the upload. Una bye bye till I come on our next time. Bye guys, see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.